Happy Sunday, everybody. Sunday fun day. I hope you're all well, happy, healthy, wealthy, and abundant. Let me pull up my chat real quick. Hello, hello. Good to see you as always. And thank you for liking on your way in. I appreciate it. Jojo, hey. Mary Jane, hello. Nana, hey, hey. Firefly, hello. Angelica, hello. Sky Hall, hello. Long time no see. Hey, Jean. Pretty in pink, hello. Machi, hello. Starry, hello. Shweta, hey, hey. Long time no see, too. Hey, Sarah. Welcome. Oh, Rising Phoenix, hello. I still have your donation from the other day. If you'd like to use it, just let me know. Hey, Sarah. LA. Hey, Jeannie. Good to see you. It's okay. Glad to see you here. Stephanie, hello. We missed you for sure. Hopefully you're feeling a little better. Story, I think I'm gonna start a class soon for that, but that'll be something in the future, probably as like a membership thing. Hello, Jenny. So we got Jeannie, Jenny, and Jean. Maria, hello. And yes, of course. You might have MS like me. Oh my goodness. I pray that's not what it is. But I can understand it. It's something else. A ladybird bit you? Wow. Hello, Fatima. I didn't even know ladybugs could bite. That's interesting. Well, it's good to see you, even if you're just stopping in. Well, that will definitely answer if you have MS or not. My neurologist, after being misdiagnosed for so long, they told me, oh, I'm sure you don't have it. Don't worry. I'm 100% sure. And I was like, okay, I'm not worried. And then the 5 showed up on my MRI. And then the next step is the spinal tap. Hello, Fabi. And thank you, Boo, for your donation. I think it was Sky Hall, right? Well, I will say the one thing that helps me the best with MS is the less you can worry, the better. Because your nervous system is shot, so it reacts to everything. So the more calm you can be and the positive you can be, it's the best. Hey, Fifi, welcome. Save your questions until I can get to you, okay? Okay, Sky Hall, you will go after Rising. I think if Rising wants her question now. I don't know if she answered or not. MS is a whole lot of stuff. It's basically your body attacks itself, and so you get all kinds of symptoms. It's not just tired, but tiredness is one of the symptoms. Jason, hello. Alright, so Rising Phoenix will be first. It could be a pinched nerve, though. I will say that. Let's pray for a pinched nerve or like sciatica or something instead of MS. Because there's definitely no cure for that. I'm not a doctor, but I have it, and I've had it for over 20 years, so. Hey, Diamond Girl, welcome. Yes, we saw her. I saw her the other day, and I was like, "Please tell Jeannie we said hello. We miss her, and we're praying for her and her healthy return." Thank you, Jason. You will go after Skyhall. But big hugs. Yeah, I got you, Jason. Thank you, thank you. Alright, so let's start with Rising Phoenix. What is your question, Mother? Okay. Let's see. Career advice. Okay. It's kind of telling me like, maybe try to find a clinic outside of like where you normally stay. Like maybe a place that would involve like a whole change, because it's saying like the hang up here has been like you've been trying, but there's something still holding you back, and it could be like your confidence in the fact that it can happen, or fear, or maybe wanting to stay where you're at. With the Nine of Cups, when it's kind of like they say, when you're manifesting, speak it into existence, act like it's already here, and that's not like, it's the fact of believing what it is you're asking for is ability to happen. And so I kind of feel you've kept your manifestations very small out of fear. So it's saying like this in between time where you feel stuck is basically like transforming you from the inside out. So that way, when your blessings do come in, that you're going to be able to like grab them up and roll with them and not falter, right? Thank you, Scorpio. And thank you, Love 43, for your 4. I think it's Love 44. Love 43, sorry. But yeah, Rising, it looks like, I don't know, maybe you're learning something where you're currently at. You're learning how to embrace that part of yourself. And I think we've got that a lot for you, as far as like, you're meant for greatness, but you're still learning some lesson in regards to yourself. What do you truly want? And think big, because maybe you've been thinking small, because it's kind of telling me like go out of a place that you would normally be at. So like looking outside of what you've known. to me, this dragon represents like the sun, right? It says bliss. It's almost like you don't believe that it's at your fingertips. Like, you can have everything that you want. So maybe you've just been thinking small. Maybe you need to work with maybe some other doctors, or get a good group of people that believe the same things that you do. Somebody that can help you build something secure, like friends, soul tribe. Because you're about to step into a new world. And it's like you don't want to do it alone, but you definitely don't want to take the negativity from the past with you. The sun, the world, like, I think we've gotten that for you a lot. And then the universe is at the bottom. And courage. It's like something about your fear has been keeping you stuck. The mirror to me is like looking deep within. And then look at the bottom, temple of the sun. Look deep within yourself, because no and rejections are just getting you closer to the right thing. So don't let it discourage you. Don't let it lower your vibration. Just be like, okay, that spot wasn't for me. Okay, that's not it. Okay, it's not my time yet. But I know and I feel it, because you got two suns here. And it looks like you've also got like a new world opening up. People, and a group of people that are going to help you through this. Especially with the Wheel of Fortune, Nine of Cups, like what you want is right here. It's just the holdup has been you trying to move into calmer waters and to overcome that fear within you that you're not enough. So it's kind of saying like, get out of your comfort zone. Go after something you wouldn't think would fit. That's going to be the one for you. It seems like it's going to be something that requires you to have a lot of courage, but it's going to bring the most benefit. And it's like, until you can stretch yourself out a little bit, it's like you're going to come against this resistance of, it's like they want you to have something better. You're still thinking in a mindset of what you used to want and what you used to do, instead of stretching it a little further. And I don't know what exactly that means to you. It's just, you know, with the devil right there in the center next to the hangman, it's like something is keeping you held up here. And I think, I mean, it could even be like your fear to lose the job or to move away from the job that you're at now. I don't know. I just see, it's kind of like every time I read for you, it's the same thing. Like, it's right there, but we still got a little bit of work to do. So, you know, just thank God, thank your spirit team, whoever you pray to, that you're one step closer. That every day you're one step closer to that dream of yours. Maybe you're just building that dream within yourself first. Maybe your soul's aligning to it or something. But I hope that helps, love. I did get your Scorpio. I got it. Yeah, for some reason the other one is locked, so. Alright, Sky Hall, you are next, and then I've got Jason, then Scorpio, and then Love 43 for 4. Let me see. Rising, say hello. And the Love 43 is for 4, yeah. You got it. I think. Let me check, Scorpio. I think you sent it to the right one, boo. Yeah, my daughter tried to send it to my personal account the other day and it wasn't going through, so I don't know. But you got it to the right one. It's okay. Aw, thank you, love. Well, I appreciate that so much. Okay, you've got 3 in front of you, and I will get to you, I promise. No, she only sent it once. I don't know where Skyhall, are you here, babe? Let me make sure you didn't send it twice. I don't think so, though. Hold on. No, only got the one, Scorpio, and that was to the right one. You posted, I'm sorry, babe. Hey, Rach. Alright, I missed it. Okay, what is G's feelings towards you? Let's see. I mean, if you see the other one, just request it back, because I don't think it went through, the other one. Rachel, the free list is closed, my love. Alright, here we go. G's feelings for my dear Skyhall. I heard, what do you want from me? The number 626 can mean something like something that happened on the 26th. Okay. They don't know what to do with you. It's almost like they're sitting in a place where all they want to do is like overcome the conflict, but maybe they're feeling like you don't want them as much as they want you, or you two just have very different love languages, because it feels like everything goes good and then they doubt it for some reason. But I'm going to get some clarifiers, try to figure out why are they doubting this. And it could be something that stems from the past, right? Maybe y'all's history wasn't, you know, the best. And so they're still kind of like wishy-washy because of something that happened. And it could just be something in your past that they know about, or something in their past that keeps them like constantly going back and forth. Because they want you. They definitely want you. King of Wands, Knight of Cups. But the first thing I heard is, what do you want from me? And maybe that's what it is. It's like, maybe they don't know what you want from them. See, again, the 2 of Wands. Oh no, this is the 3 of Wands. Okay, maybe they've made the decision, like, okay, we're going to do this no matter what. Whatever I'm conflicted about in this past, let's move it forward. And they could be waiting for something to happen. I feel like they want to start this again. Or there's a start about to happen that's very different. So if you haven't heard from him, I feel like you're going to receive communication of this. Maybe they kind of fumbled you in the past, and now they're coming in to like claim you. But it's like something about them is just fearful of you for some reason. Like they don't know what you want from them. And it could be an energetic thing. I'm not sure, but hopefully that helps, Will. No, it's okay. But I do feel whoever this is has a lot of feelings, but they've got good and bad feelings for some reason. Because there was something in the past where they went back and forth. They didn't have the strength. They doubted things. And now it's like full steam ahead. So I don't know if you gave them a green light or like, let's try this. But it looks like they're ready. And if you haven't heard from them, you should receive some kind of communication soon. And you're welcome, my love. Hey, you got it together. We're just 45, or I'm 44. If you're 44, whatever, you know. And with age, we just have a way of doing things, and then we're like, oh crap, you know. Like I knew. It's always like I go to the store, and the one thing that I went there for mainly, that will be the thing I forget. Just happens with age, I guess. Oh, thank you, Top Flight. You will go after love 43. All right, Jason, it is your turn, my love. You broke it off today, huh? Good girl. All right, how is the Taurus viewing your connection now that you're close? I mean, if he wasn't acting right, then he needs to go anyway. But I will say that now he's all like full steam ahead because you let him go, which is usually the way it happens, but it's just funny. Girl, I don't think it's your love life, boo. Like you're amazing. You just need to find an amazing man. That's what it is. You need to find an amazing partner, somebody that will value you and you them. You just haven't found it yet. All right, Jason, how is this Taurus feeling now that you're closer? I don't understand. El Diablo has been haunting the readings lately. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't really like that combination. This kind of feels like you've convinced them that you are what they want. Like, maybe at first they were fearful. Maybe at first they were like, I don't know if I could do this. And you reminded them, like, it doesn't matter what the end result will be. Even though we're headed towards the 10 of Cups, 10 of Coins. Let's just build what we have here. Like, no pressure. Take it slow. And so I feel like you've done some kind of convincing. Because I feel like they were very fearful at first. And they could have backed off, right? And then realized, like, well, it's in my hands. It's not to say they don't have doubts now. Because I do feel they might. I just feel like it's more of like a wait and see kind of thing, right? Because what you're presenting to them says too good to be true. So they're like, okay, let's just see if it can like last or withstand. It says they long for you, daydream about you. So the devil could be lusty, you know, maybe they're lusting for you a little bit. It looks like they're willing to give equal back and take, give and take. You two could be of different cultural backgrounds as well. So I think if they took some time to themselves or backed off, it was only so they could gain clarity. Like, maybe to talk themselves off a ledge of, like, running, right? And I do feel like if you two can keep it on this path, we have the Ten of Cups, Ten of Coins, Star. But their ego makes them very indecisive, very confused. So you might have to go back and forth with them a little bit. But I will tell you, Tauruses have a beautiful heart. They are a little bit stubborn. A lot of bit stubborn. I'm not going to say a little bit. They are a lot of bit stubborn. One of my best friends is a Taurus, and she's something else. She's a special kind of Taurus, though. But she loves like no other. And that's really what the point I was getting at. And so I think that's where it's at. It's like, okay, let's just build something and see if we can get to that wish fulfillment. But, like I always say, she's got to stick with what her plan is today in order to make those tens happen. So, just give it time. Be patient, because she's still sorting some things out. Well, that's what I've got for you, my love. And Scorpio, you are next, boo. Yeah, a lot of it. I love to drive my best friend crazy, though, because she has a specific way of doing things, and I'll, like, do it the opposite just to irritate her. Because she knows she don't want to fight me. And if she does, she know I'd win, so... We've been there, done that. Alright, so, Scorpio. You're welcome, my love, and I wish you the best. You deserve love. Just like everybody else. I think about love every now and again, but I'm like, I got my grandbaby for all the love. Okay, so we have Scorpio, then Love 43, then Top Flight. It makes it easier. Hey, whatever works for you. Whatever works for you. Alright, so Scorpio wants to know energy check-in on Robert. Yeah, me neither. I ain't been in one in for 3 to 4 years myself. Before that, I was single for like 10 years. Because I was dating, or I was married to a narcissist. And after that, I was like, nope, not for me. Alright, let's see, Robert. Very little contact. What is going on with Robert? Why is he acting so funny? I got you scared the shit out of him. He don't know what to do. He's like, I don't know what to do with you. I don't know. I think the feelings for you are so overwhelming because we have the Ten of Cups, the Sun, the Ace of Cups, the Star, the Temperance. The only thing that shows me here is the Six of Coins. He's not sure how to give it back, right? And so he's got healing to do in order to be able to give it to you the way that, because you show up. Scorpios, y'all love really hard. Y'all are one of the biggest lovers, right? And when you pick, you say, hey, that's my person. Y'all will do anything. But I think his problem is he's never seen anything like that before. So it's hard for him to like emulate that amount of joy and love, and it's a lot for him to process because he doesn't know how to give it back. And it's kind of like, let's say you're like, I love you so much, da 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 da, and he's sitting there like, how do I even answer that? Like, I love you too? And then it's sometimes it's not, they don't feel like it's enough. So the less that they can like push that trigger of I'm not enough, I can't do it, the more that they feel secure in this connection, that they're being guided toward it, and slowly but surely they're learning like, I gotta tap in, I gotta get into my heart. It says there's a detour, they're coming back, don't wait, they can't wait to see you again. Like, this man loves you, he loves you, and he wants all of the beautiful things. It's just a lot for somebody that doesn't know what the beautiful things are, they're, when you're not with them, they're like, are you happy without me? Maybe they think you'd be happier without them. They say their their favorite body part of yours is your brain. That's awesome. Because I always say I want somebody to lick my brain. That's where you'll get my heart. You gotta lick my brain first. And that's kind of what he says. You've licked his brain and he likes that. But it scares him. And as much as he's saying, okay, patience is a virtue, but he's like, I don't want to waste it either, because, once you hit that middle part of life, you're like, damn, if I don't do it now, when is it going to happen, But I do feel like he's going to get it together. It says showering you with gifts. He'll be back to, the over giving again. It's a lot about timing. And they look for you everywhere. And he feels he's running out of time. Like, if he doesn't do it fast. And that could be what the blockage is like he's putting way too much pressure on himself. Because I don't feel like it comes from you. I think you're like, I'm wounded too. I have my own issues. I have my own triggers. All of these things. But if you could get your shit together, we can make this happen. If we could get because I don't think you just say it's him, right? I feel like you take accountability as well, like when you fall short. But at the same time, it doesn't affect your love. Whereas him, maybe he's still coming to terms where he fell short, in life. Maybe he's still blaming others for his misfortunes or what he's been through. But I do feel he's getting to that place, like the time is ticking. Like for a woman, I guess it would be like the baby clock or whatever they call it. I guess for men, it's like, is this the last girl that I'm ever gonna sleep with? Men are different. Can she feed me till I'm 90? They think about different stuff. But he loves you. That's all that matters. And you deserve it. But I love that for you. He's just trying. What does Cat Williams say? Poor little tink tink. Poor little tink tink. And I know you do. I can see it. But some of his demons, maybe he's just not. He don't like looking at. And it's not you, it's them. And I know everybody says that, but... Alright, love 43. Okay, so you want to know if better things are to come in your business? Poor little tank tank. Alright, let's see about your career. Any advice, or is it gonna get better? Let's see. I think you're going to have a very significant breakthrough in your career. And I don't know if it's like you're kind of outgrowing that pond. You know how they say like goldfish, they'll end up outgrowing the bowl. But most fish, they'll stay in the bowl and they'll adapt to the size of it. But you're like a goldfish, you're starting to outgrow the pond that you've been swimming in. And I feel the more you can concentrate on taking steps, like even if it's just getting to know people that are millionaires, or researching, talk to ChatGPT. They are amazing. They'll give you tarot reads, they'll do it all. But ChatGPT is like somebody, like a place where you could just learn, right? And so it's like every little opportunity there is to learn, to see, to explore, it's like that's kind of what your soul is saying, because there's something that's completely aligned with your wants, your needs, your desires. And I see it coming pretty soon. And I don't know if it's going to be at your current job, or it's going to separate you from where you're at now to move you into the deeper waters, right? Just keep your head down. Keep focusing. 8 of coins, 3 of coins. It's like you're slowly learning what it is, because I feel you're very like innovative. Like you'll take a job and then learn everybody else's job too. So very intelligent. And somebody's either going to see that in you at the current job and you're going to end up being able to move up, or somewhere that you go out looking, or like, putting in an application or a resume, whatever, they end up calling you back. Because I don't feel it's going to take very long. Because I only have one major arcana here. Let's see what other advice I can get. Because I feel like you're really close to aligning with something really good. Let's see. I shuffled it and success was at the bottom. Okay, so it's basically saying that the rewards for your hard work are coming. The good work you've done, raises, bonuses, prosperity. With the reflection, it's saying take time to revisit the past and figure out what you want to do. Knowing what you don't want will help you to align with what you do. And that's kind of where I'm seeing this movement. This Page of Wands to me is like, the beginning of an adventure. So yeah, you may have learned a lot where you've been, but what I'm seeing is like it's been frozen, right? And you felt like there's no movement. And so something inside is starting to gain momentum and starting to look at things like, okay, maybe you've learned people skills while you were there. Maybe you're really good with people. And the Two of Cups is like maybe you're going to meet somebody that said, maybe in the industry that you're at that will help you to align with this new opportunity, right? And it could even be like going back to your past and really figuring out what lights you up from the inside. So, but I would say that by next year, your work and your finances are going to look a whole lot different. So just keep looking for a new place to swim, I guess, is what I'm saying. I hope that made sense to you. So I hope that helps, and thank you so much again for your generosity. And I wish you the best. I do feel success and prosperity are on the table for you. Just don't think small either, like gain your confidence, realize like you're a wanted individual. What you do matters, and the more you can tell yourself that and really believe it, the more that you're going to align to that kind of future. But I do feel you're kind of outgrowing that bowl and you're starting to think like, what is the best thing for me to do from here on out? What can I, how can I move, or where should I move after this? Excuse me. Yes, babe, we are on donations and I only have one more, so no worries. I will be on the free list soon. Alright, my dears, top flight. I'm always blowing whistles at you. Top flight security. Alright, top flight. What is your question, my love? I need to get a whistle just so I can blow it when you come. Oh, I found it. Okay, gotcha. Wanting to see what comes out in regards to you and your baby's mother. She's a Cancer. Let me see. Let me find a watery-ish deck for Cancers. Let's try this one. Must have come between Top Flight and his baby mama, Stephanie the Cancer. This gives me that y'all were too young at the time, or too inexperienced to handle what had come. Maybe you weren't expecting to have a kid so soon, or maybe you both were just very inexperienced, and so you knew there were other options out there. Maybe you were still in the energy of, still holding on to a lot of trauma from the past, right? So it may have started like as a trauma bond or something like that, but it gives me, this connection has definitely taught you a lot about maybe what a true relationship should look like. I feel it's kind of humbled the both of you a little bit in regards to what love is. Maybe, when you two were first together, the ego was really involved in this connection. I feel there's a lot of more clarity now. Maybe y'all separated and there was reasons behind that, but it also taught y'all and gave you clarity of what you really want. Because it kind of feels like things didn't go as planned. Like everything happened too fast. And so it just burnt out. And the song right now, I think it goes really good. It's Circles by Post Malone. I kind of feel if the two of you could think of things more because there's a balance between being strategic and being delusional, right? And that's kind of where I see with the Seven of Swords, Seven of Cups. To me, it's almost like trying to find that balance between what your brain says, your ego says, and what your soul says, what your heart says. And I think that's where y'all kind of went back and forth. Instead of like letting the soul speak, you let your mind and your heart. Maybe you were more in the brain and she was more in the heart. Because, you know, Cancers, you know, they love. But it gives me like it was an illusion, right? It was an illusion cast. So I don't know what happened, but it does feel there's some scars around abandonment. But I think you'll always find this person beautiful. And if the two of you can find a balance between that and really come from a humble place, like everybody's human, unconditional love, like I'm going to love you no matter what you do. There is a chance for peace and commitment with this. But that's going to be a choice you both are going to have to make, you know. I know with my ex-husband, it took a long time for us to be able to be in the same room together without wanting to kill the other one, you know, but everything comes back around. So I feel in the future there could be a chance for a commitment, but you both have to go into it knowing that, you know, you can't let your ego run the show, and you more than likely need to make sure that, you know, your wounds have healed. But I hope that helps, though. Mirakai, hey boo. But I hope that helps, Top Flight. And if you didn't hear it, just rewind. Oh, thank you for your donation, Merkai. You'll go now. You're welcome, boo. And I wish you the best with it. How does Stanton feel about you? Did I say that right? Stanton. How does Stanton feel about my beautiful Mirakai? The song isn't playing in my head right now, but or it's not on my music, but I'm hearing like the best I ever had. Like something about you could be like the best they ever had. Ten of Cups, Two of Cups, Queen of Cups. Like, they don't have to worry about you, is what I'm hearing. They feel they could go the distance here. That's crazy. Okay. They view you as the Empress. They think you're very a high value female. You're worth exploring. Because I don't know how far you've been into this connection, because I think it feels kind of newish. And the song Humble and Kind plays. Let's see what else we can get. Like, what does the future hold with this connection? How they feel? Soulmate, everlasting. The heck? And they feel that the passion would be like off the charts, like that song Best I Ever Had. If you've dated them before, it says reconciliation, rebuilding. Maybe they want to rebuild it. Maybe like in the past it was like a friends with benefits or a friend thing, and now they want something more. Grass is greener possibilities. Are you not talking to this person right now? Ten can definitely be significant. October could be significant. But I don't know. It looks like they feel like you're their person, the best they ever had. So I don't even know what else to say. Soulmate, everlasting, grass is greener. Like, they could be a little delulu by having that much emotion, especially if y'all are just beginning. Well, he says you're the best he ever had. I mean, I wouldn't let it stay in a friends with benefits type of thing for sure, because I do feel that those don't really end the best. But I would say that it might be your person. You just been friends with them so long, it's hard to separate that, because it gets scary. Like, if I date you, I might lose you as my friend, you know? And so I think both alternatives could be great. Like, you stay friends, it'll be great. If y'all were to get together, it could feel great. But go with your gut and what you feel, because it kind of feels like they've been waiting for the moment. Yeah, no. I'm sorry, hello, somebody else donated. I'm trying to see who it was, though, because I don't want to say your name. Let me see. Okay, so whoever donated, that's not the name that I have on here, and I don't want to say it. I haven't seen this person. Juliet, maybe. Juliet, were you the one that donated? And I like that number, 888 is amazing. But while I wait for that, let me do hellos real quick. Let's see, what would your past life say to you? Okay. What I'm getting is like, don't let life turn you into like a bitter person. Because yes, it takes time. And some things may be really hard to go through. But if you don't keep going and you don't keep trying, you're never going to be successful. You're never going to get the recognition that you're looking for. And it's like maybe in your last life you gave up, you know, right before the finish line. And that's kind of what I'm hearing. Like, it reminds me of that song, Just Dance, or I Hope You Dance. It's like, live life. Like, don't let the discouragements keep you from living. In time, you'll start to see, like, the more that you can just enjoy the present. Because it's like, time is short. Don't waste it on worrying about the things that didn't go right. I hope that helps. Is that what it was? Because it didn't come up as that. Hold on. Oh. Oh, okay, yes, that is you. It's just I didn't want to say your real name, you know, like as far as your privacy is concerned. So, like, from now on, if you were to donate, just make sure to put your YouTube name on there so that way I know for future reference. But thank you for your donation. I love that number, Juliet. Yeah. I love that name. It reminds me of letters from Juliet. Or letters to Juliet. Alright, so what's your question, my love? And you're welcome. Hello. What would you like to know? How does Tyus feel about you and them? Alright, let's see. Alright, let's see. It's kind of saying, like, no matter where the two of you are in life, the spark for you never dies. It's like it's always there. They could have been like on a soul searching journey or something, but like no matter how far they roamed, it's like you were always with them. This gives me maybe they've been like no contact, or you two haven't had like a lot of progress. Is that what it is? Like something new? They got a lot of fire for you because the King of Wands, you know, that's all fire. And they feel like with you, it's kind of like you bring a lot of luck to their life, or you could bring a lot of luck. And there you go, like the world, the is it the dandelion, right? The dandelion you make wishes on. And they kind of feel it like when they met you, it was a wish come true, but it may have shocked them too because, dang, you got like so many major arcana. The Fool, Judgment. So I feel like if y'all haven't had a lot of communication, things are gonna speed up. And I feel like it's only because they've been in hermit mode, like kind of to themselves, kind of trying to figure out, because maybe they're trying to figure out what the because the intensity that they feel for you is very strong. You came in like a lightning bolt. So I was saying this earlier, I think with Scorpio, like some people just aren't ready yet for that great love, you know what I mean? But it looks like they're going to come in with more fire in the future. Because in the hermit mode, they're realizing, like, no matter how far I go, this spark is always there. I can't let this chick go. She's my world. They may have just been stuck in, like, a very painful cycle that needed to clear out. Look, you make their heart flutter. You'll probably hear from them on 4th of July because I got candles and fire and sparks. I think that's a sparkler. Sweet. They call you very sweet, and they can see the future with you. But it's also saying, like, to remember, like, not to think so far ahead. And I think that's kind of where they got tripped up. Is like, they were all about it, and then they're like, oh shit, now what do I do with it? You know? Because they may have lived their life kind of going after whatever it was that called their name, you know? But this shows like they're evolving. They could have been like a runner in the past, like hard to pin down. But I mean, you see, like, this is a wish granted. This says wish granted. You blow out a candle, that's a wish, right? They say something about you is magic. And maybe they don't understand the magic that you hold yet. It says effort and results are coming, magic. It becomes a fairy tale when you make it real. And that's kind of what they're trying to say. Is like, I got to accept that this is what I've asked for, you know? And they've been kind of back and forth about it. It's just saying with time, effort, and patience, I do feel that the two of you could be successful couple. It's just, again, something about fire. Are y'all two fire signs? It's a lot of fire here. Intimacy, sparks, warmth. Again, with the sparks. Lots of fire between the two of you. And not just the fire for like passion and, you know, the sensual stuff. This is more of like something that burns bright on the inside. And I do think things will deepen over time. Just give them time to sit in this hermit mode. Because when they come out, they're coming out a new person. But if they go back in, that's when you kind of got to worry. Is like, you know, you got to be consistent with your actions. But I do feel they have some really intense feelings for you. For sure. But that's what I've got for you, love. Thank you again for your donation. I'm an Aries Venus, too. Ugh. My ex-husband, me and him both were Aries Venus. Oh. That's a hard one. Venus Aries. We definitely are hard to pin down. Well, yeah, that is a lot of fire. And if it burns too bright, somebody is going to end up getting burned. And be careful not to go back and forth with them, you know, because the two of you will be in like a, who can F up the other person the worst. Ugh. Those fiery Venuses. So be careful. Don't get burned. Don't burn them either. Play nice. But thank you again. Alright, so Jojo. Is T regretting how bad he treated you? He's definitely not over you. Okay? That temperance flew completely around, so I'm keeping it just like that. This gives me like he has not healed from this connection. He definitely regrets it. But it's almost like he makes you the bad guy sometimes. He doesn't want to take accountability. So maybe like even if you think about it, yes, he regrets it, but then he's like, no, it wasn't my fault, it was her fault, whatever. I don't know why he's refusing to heal from this. He's kind of unbalanced when it comes to this connection. You two, you threw him off a little bit. If he comes back around, I'm going to say honestly, I don't think that he's quite ready to be accountable. And so it would just be a test for you at this point. For now, anyways. Not saying you want him back or anything like that, but she put all them words together. She said, Willoughby, have a good It sounds like me. I be making up words. Just throw them all together. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Alright, boo. Will you have a good week? Let's see. You're welcome, Jojo. No, I was just laughing. I wasn't, I wasn't trying to tease you or anything. It didn't bother me. It's just funny. Okay. This week requires some patience. I feel like if you can just sit in that meditative spot like, I am not bothered by your fuckery, everything will be great. If you can keep your patience about you, it'll be wonderful. But somebody tries to pull you out of that, don't let them. Alright. Willoughby. Stress with them kids. Man, kids. I love my grandson, but that man will look right at me and push every button he knows. And I'm just like, boy, toddlers, they are something else. Kids in general, though, yeah. It's just babies are cuter. Alright, Nana. What should Libra's reaction about last message toward 2 weeks ago? Okay, what is his reaction about this text message you sent 2 weeks ago? Let's see. I kind of feel like no hard feelings. Like, I think he knows there's things about himself that he needs to do by himself. Like, there's healing that needs to be done. But I feel like he understands, so there's no hard feelings. I do see it's kind of sent him into a working on himself from the inside out. Like, healing parts of himself. Because I do feel like he wants to be with you. He thinks very highly of you. But he also understands, like, he's not ready for that yet. And so it's best that you did leave him alone. But he still considers you like a friend, somebody that's very important in his life. But it's like no hard feelings. Like, I get it. I deserve that. So, not too bad. Your little fuckery don't bother me. Alright, Firefly. You're welcome, Nana. What are Scorpio's feelings for Miss Dolly? That's the way I feel, Jean. I think it's like that inflammation of that sciatic nerve, or it's pinched or something. What are Scorpio's feelings for Miss W? Let's see. They think that this person's nurturing, maybe has taught them some things, but it doesn't look like they're facing them. So I don't feel like the two of them are even really talking right now. Ms. W could have been somebody that, like, was like a mother figure that, like, gave them money. But I feel like they've backed off from that. So I don't even feel like... I don't feel like they've ever been, like, loving towards them, because they're headed this way. And this person is still... So I definitely... I don't know. If the feelings were there, it wasn't anything grand. But that's what I've got. Probably. Something happened. So they needed like a timeout from one another. They needed timeout. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Alright, Angelica. What's coming towards you in love? I want to know what's coming towards me in food. I'm hungry. What is coming towards her in love? And I want to know what's coming towards me in food. I heard your lonely nights are about to be over. This could be the past trying to, like, sneak back in, but it's not somebody you expect it to be. Could be somebody that's just been watching you for a while. They want back in the warmth of you. Could be a Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. I get water sign energy. So this is a blast from the past. I don't know if you want it or, you know. But I do feel like you're about to have some communication about them loving you. Loving you, loving you, loving you. You know what's crazy, Jeannie? Like with MS, like, we're not allowed to go to chiropractors. no adjustments. Like even physical therapists, they have to go like only 20% of what they normally do, because if they overstress the body, it's like for me, I'll work out, and if I do it just a little bit too hard, I'll be out for like a week. I can't move, nothing. Like my body just freezes up. And I know the weather, like if the weather changes on and off, that bothers it too. But you're gonna be alright, boo. She said no thanks to the past, but I'll take the food. I know, I want to know, is it going to be something wonderful? Yeah, it's weird. You can't overextend, because it's like they call it a severe spinal cord injury. Like MS, it's not even. I'm not saying that's what you have. I know that's what I have, but yeah, like physical therapists, sometimes they don't take into account other things, and they'll just push you too hard, and it messes with the whole neurological system. All right, Sky Hall. Before you start your hot girl summer. She said hot girl summer. Shoot, I haven't done that ever. I don't think so. Maybe. Let's see. Is there any potential partners coming before hot girl summer? We got Ace of Wands. I feel like Leo season is going to be significant. And that's just right around the corner, so I feel like what it's saying is like it's coming, but it might not come until August. July, August. And that might be when you're all in that hot girl summer. But it's either Leo season or it's going to be a Leo in particular. Oh, congratulations. And thank you to whoever just donated. Is it Candy Apple? Candy One Apples? Okay, you wrote it in there. Let me look. Alright, so this one's going to be for Candy Apples. Okay, let me see. I know that feeling, love, and you will get through it. But I understand where you're coming from. But let's see what's going to happen with this situation. Long term, short term. I think in time you're going to have the chance that you're looking for. Because I feel like the connection is kind of, it's headed towards an ending already. I think it's because maybe they got together based on like a lust type of situation. And in time they'll start to see that, you know, like let's say they got together only because they're attracted, right? And you know, passion is great. When the hormones run down and the pheromones and all that stuff stop working in time, it's just going to become like work, right? It's not going to feel like amazing the way that that beginning does. So I do feel very short-lived. Now this is the advice I got as far as you are concerned. Okay. You will get your chance. For sure. And I do feel like the two of you will come back together, or you'll be able to say what you need to say after this. Because I don't feel like it's gonna last long. Definitely, because I had change, death. So, hopefully that helps, love. It looks like you're gonna get exactly what it is that, or at least you'll get the conversation that you're wanting. Yeah, definitely. The one thing I'd say is wait until after. Because if it's the first time you're confessing feelings for somebody and they're in a relationship, it makes it kind of hard to see where they stand, you know, and you don't want to mess up what you have already with them. Just, that's the side advice, you know, just let the passion over there die down, and you'll get your chance. Yeah, that's always best. So that way you know for sure, like, how they feel. And the song for you, Candy, is When We Were Young. So that song might mean something to you, by Adele. Okay, Pretty in Pink, my love. And thank you again for your donation. It's nice to see all these new faces. I love it. Hopefully I'll see you again. Okay, teas, thoughts, and feelings. Oh, thank you, Culture. Let me do Pretty's reading real quick, and I got you. All right. Teas, feelings, and intentions. They gotta tell you something. They want to tell you something. They're like, honestly, I think you are amazing. Honestly, I'd love to try this again. And they might be coming in to shoot their shot again. Or they're thinking about it. Because they think you are amazing. You're nurturing, you're caring, you're like the perfect woman. Intuitively, they feel like they're being guided back to you. So, if you haven't heard from them, they're going to tell you some things about a new beginning or something. It seems like he is. He finds you to be the star. I didn't see wands, but there was only 3 cards, so. Okay, Culture, it's your turn, my love. You're welcome, babe. She said, so he's attracted to me. Man, I'm telling you, vitamins are the truth. For me, anyway. They are better than any medicine that these doctors offer. I love my vitamins. They saved my life. Alright, culture. Is a career chapter on? Okay. Let's see. I don't think that the career track you're on, even though you could get somewhere, it's not going to get you exactly where you want to go without doing something different. It looks like you would get to a certain point and you would have to sever and like do something else, because it gives me like elevation is necessary, a rise is necessary. It's like, you know, some jobs you can go in and you can learn and you can grow within the company, right? Like they teach from within. And then there's certain companies that if you don't have a certain degree or you don't have a certain skill set, you'll never make it past a certain point. And that's kind of what it's giving me. It's giving me like, it's not saying you can't get there. It's just saying you're going to have to adjust your plans a little bit. Because if not, you're going to work really hard. You're going to love where you're at. But you'll never get to this without some sort of elevation or growth. Let's see what else we got. And all that's going to do is give you anxiety. Because the more time you spend is like kind of wasting time when you could be like, you know, putting in the work and studying or whatever it is that will help you get there. But Spirit's like, don't be anxious about it. Like, sometimes we're meant to be wherever we're at for a particular reason. So it's not that you're on a wrong track. It's just, it's not gonna fulfill you the way that you truly deserve and need in your life. And with this hostilities and the Three of Swords, to me, that's like, there's too much competition, or there's too many people that may have those things that they're looking for already. So it's better to just work harder and do those extra things. But in time, we've got the Queen of Pentacles and blossoming abundance. But I do feel that's when you just take the loss and move into that other direction, because we have blossoming abundance and woman holding a coin. So no, things aren't gonna go exactly the way that you expected them to, and that's life. But you're gonna make it through and you're gonna become very successful regardless. Don't be discouraged though, and don't let it like stress you out or make you worry. Song Man in the Mirror is playing. I am the same way, Jeannie. Headaches, body aches. I have the most awesomest bed, though. It is so soft, and it's probably not the best thing for me, but I love my bed so much. And Jeannie, Excedrin is amazing. It's the only headache medicine that works for me. All right, Tamachi, and thank you again, Culture. Hopefully that helped. All right, Tamachi. Feelings of Solomon, Victor. Okay. Like, I don't feel they hold it against you at all. Like, it's the Wheel, Hangman, the World. It's like, I can understand. We all have our moments. Like, I don't think it's messed with the friendship at all. They're like, just give it a minute. Let us both look at things from the other person's perspective. We'll be good again soon, the World. So, just give it some time. I feel like they don't hold any ill will towards you at all. All right, Starry. You're welcome, boo. The one thing that helps me with like the muscle spasms and stuff is like simple yogas, the like gentle yoga, like the just stretching and like trying to stretch the line, the alignment yourself into place. All right, no Starry, Shweta. Okay, no Shweta. Rising Phoenix, are you still here, boo? Okay, what is coming towards you? Let's see. I feel like something that's going to make your heart sing. Maybe something you've been manifesting coming into reality. I feel like things are about to balance out for you. But I do feel it involves some kind of travel. Travel. So wherever you're traveling to, it looks like you're going to have an amazing time. And it's going to help you to align with something else as well, from what I can see. Maybe there's some information that's revealed to you during this travel. Or whoever's traveling, you're traveling, they're traveling. Just need to fill your cup up. All right, Sarah. Okay, well, how fast will the income start with your business? In July, you said? Tomorrow? No, Tuesday. Alright, how fast will the profit come in? It may take a second. Like, at first you may not see it, but it's kind of like you're aligning to the look of it. I feel like it's going to be very beneficial business for you. Just give it some time. It's not going to happen overnight. If it's a spiritually based endeavor, it's kind of like you'll grow with it. But the Wheel of Fortune's here and the Father of Pentacles, so it's definitely going to be abundant. It's just not going to happen overnight. I'd say probably by like next March, things will start to become more. So like 6 months. Like, I don't think you're going to make an abundant amount like in the next day. It'll take a second. All right, LA. What's happening in your love life this summer? Are you having hot girl summer too? Thank you, Natty Nat. And thank you to Culture too. Alright. So Natty and then Culture. And then I'm going to close the donation list. Ooh. Like, let's say July is not like the most amazing. But if you're just patient, it's going to start popping off this summer. The Lovers and the Ten of Cups. It's one of them slow moving things, but it's coming. So there will be a lot of heat and loving and all that good stuff. Didn't summer already start? Or summer solstice just happened. So give it a second. You're gonna get there. Natty Nat, your turn, my love, and then Culture. You're welcome, boo. Okay. Show me the Capricorn's feelings about Natty. They find you very attractive. They would love to love on you, it says. But I think things got in the way. Or there's reasons why they can't make it happen. Maybe they haven't told you how they felt and it's just weighing very heavy on them. I feel when they do make the choice to come towards you, though, it could be like victorious, because we have the Four of Wands, Two of Wands, and that's the Six of Wands, and the Six of Wands is victory. They got a lot of love for you, but they are also attracted to you, so it kind of weighs heavy on them. I feel like they've got a lot to say, but it doesn't come out. So it feels like there's the potential of it being a very nice connection if they would just spit it out and make that choice to do it, because there seems to be a lot there in the middle. And I don't know if that's like the thoughts of you never go away or the feelings don't go away, but they just don't have extra time. So Spirit speaks. Seek wisdom and prayer, but also have an open dialogue. That's why I said they need to talk. Shining sign. Trust in the universe's plan and follow your heart. Past trauma leaves scars. Take time to heal yourself. And that could be the problem, is like they know they're in a position to where they could hurt you because of their past. And maybe they haven't healed from it. Like the Ten of Wands. It's just too much, right? But the feelings they have are there. And maybe they're looking for a sign. Maybe they're praying, asking, like, what should I do about this? I don't think you can tell from the outside. I do think they have quite the poker face, but it says, enduring quest. Through struggle, build the stamina to uncover and stand by your truth. There's something they need to say. I mean, I have said that how many times so during this reading. They got something to tell you, but it's like they've got to make up their mind first, for sure. Like, are they really ready? Ready, set, go. So you could be seeing like 1, 2, 3, or even like 8, 9, 10, some kind of number sequence that's like going upwards. And I feel like when it resets to 0 or 1 is like when this will happen. I don't even know where that came from, but I do feel there's some kind of like count. Like, I feel there's a pressure building that needs to be relieved, and then it'll get back into line. Like, it'll align in the perfect time. So what are ones? Like 11, 1, 1, 1. She's sitting on bananas. I'm so hungry. I need to manifest a banana right now. You're welcome. Thank you for being here, boo. Just give him time, babe. Give him time, because I don't think his feelings are going anywhere. Alright, Culture. You're next. What will Spirit allow you to know about the career direction? Okay, what direction? Let's see. Let's see. I don't know how many decks I'm going to pick up and put down. Okay. So, she wants to know what kind of business she needs to get into. Like, what... Death, grief, and... like, counseling? Something that deals with, like, grief or loss? It definitely feels to me like, it could be spiritual, but it feels more like maybe psychiatry, psychology, therapist, like how to teach people not to let the world and the things that happen turn them into an ugly person or a sad person. Like, to teach them there's joy still in life, even if you've lost it. It's like showing them that. How to celebrate again. How to get back out there. How to, like, win in life. Because therapy could also be like physical therapy, even like helping people recover from things, but this feels more mental. This feels like people that have lost something, lost themselves, even counseling. Psychiatry. Oh, thank you, Fifi. No, babe, you have not missed your turn yet. Sorry, I'm grabbing a deck. This really just gives me like therapist or counselor, teaching people how to claim the power that they hold within them. Some kind of teaching, maybe even, because it's like challenging times, like teaching people how to keep going, and that there is a well-deserved reward at the end of the pain and the suffering. It gives me like grief. But like reclaiming power. So it could be like empowerment. But that's what they're giving me. I mean, this could even be you telling, like writing your story of how you overcome something, right? And then teaching the people that read your book. I see like the light at the end of the tunnel. I don't even know if that's something you're interested in, but that shows me like turning pain into power. How to use it, and how to be like patient with yourself, and how to love yourself. And it's kind of like they say there's that thing about that you always will have those two wolves. The one that's driven by your anger, your grief, your sorrow, and then the one that's for the betterment of your future. And you can be a good wolf or a bad wolf. It depends on which wolf you feed, right? The most. So kind of gives me that. I hope that helps. You don't have the life experience for it yet. In time. In time. Kind of gives me like motivational speaker even. Or maybe it's just you, you know, like going and showing people how to live a bountiful life. But yeah, I think that would probably be like your purpose or your soul mission at one point in your life, whether it be later on or something like that. Alright, Jeannie. Oh, Stephanie. Jeannie didn't get a question. She said in her ask query. Okay, you went 3 weeks ago to get some tests done with, but they have yet to contact you with the results. Any reason why? I got it, babe. Most of the time, if there's concerning results, they'll either call you and tell you need to come in the office. But I do feel it's probably because no news is good news. Because I know my OBGYNs, they harass me. Fool in the chariot. I think good news is coming. this month, I think. You just need to learn to let it be what it is. I think you're fighting with your own demons right now because of there was a part of yourself that was disappointed. So I don't think it even has to do with this. It just feels like the more that you can just let it go and be like, okay, no news is good news, and if it comes, it comes, the better that it is. Because I saw the Fool in the Chariot. I do feel like something is being lifted from you. So in the meantime, don't let it stress you out. I would say call him and tell him, like, hey, what's my results? Because normally they'll give them to you over the phone. But most of the time, if it was something to be concerned about, they would have called you by now. I want some ice cream. Y'all was talking about bananas and ice cream. This girl is starving. Alright, will G contact you again in the next few days? Well, let's see. Yeah, I would definitely say call him yourself. Because if not, you're just going to worry yourself to death. But you can't do it today, because today is Sunday. Do it tomorrow. I think they will. I had the Emperor and Empress at the bottom. I think there's a reason maybe why y'all are both single right now. Like the whatever you're learning right now is necessary. I do feel like they're gonna come and talk to you, or they're gonna call you, but they're gonna tell you all about some drama or everything that has happened, like why they haven't called you. Either that, or it's like they can't resist anymore. They're gonna initiate some kind of communication. So yeah, I do not do good with chocolate. Chocolate and me are not friends, but most people it works for. Alright, Maria. I like dark chocolate though. Ooh, that sounds good. Pistachio gelato for breakfast. Hell yeah. That's my kind of breakfast. Maria. You're welcome. Pistachio gelato. Maria, Maria, are you here? What is and how things going with them for Tracy at the company? Okay. This gives me like they need a vacation because it's been like super stressful. And that's kind of the way I feel like they're gonna take a vacation, or they're gonna like take some time off because things have been just stressing them out and they don't know what to do about it. So I don't know if you work with this person or you know this person. It just feels like a vacation is needed. Maybe just to collect their mind. But it is like the 4th of July next week, so maybe they are going on vacation. I don't know. I got super itchy all of a sudden. Why? Will you see your Libra X next week? Maybe at like a celebration or something. But I don't think you're gonna get like a whole lot of attention from this person. It feels like you both are gonna go there for a reason, but not really communicate a whole lot. So yeah, I would say yeah, you'll see them. But I don't think it's gonna be like a whole bunch of like rainbows and sunshines and all that. There might be a conversation or two, but it doesn't feel like it's like a whole lot. Okay, so next, Fabi. You're welcome, babe. Thank you for being here and being so patient. I know it gets a little long sometimes. Will Gian contact you before he leaves your city? Let's see. Yes. Ace of Swords is always the truth in communication, so... Another ace. Yeah, they definitely will. It feels like they're trying to start something new, knowing that, like, they gotta go. It's kind of weird, but... Okay, so next, Fifi. Fifi. You're welcome, love. Who dat? Trouble. My kids are, well, my daughter was my shadow forever. And now she's, you know, not so much anymore, but now I got the baby shadow. So no Fifi. Jason. Daughters are amazing. They've got the worst attitudes, but they are like your little best friends. No Jason either. Okay, Diamond Girl. Are you still here? There you are. Alright, general for you. Let's see. You got a shake-up coming. This gives me the energy of like when things don't go the way you think they should go, just remember it's not a loss. Because a lot of times what looks like a loss is really a blessing in disguise. You come a long way, so you're getting really close to a good place, but you're also coming across a lot of tests and people that maybe even from your past or like you, it's still like it feels like an echo of your past still, that you're having to realize like that's not who you are anymore, that's not the way you think anymore, that's not where you align anymore. And it's kind of like you're going through maybe even like a little bit of a awakening, a dark night, something like that, where you're learning that even what feels like a loss or seems like a loss is used for something better. So I feel like something's coming back to you that maybe at one time you saw as a loss, and now you're getting something back from that loss. I hope that makes sense, because it feels like a blessing from a mess. Scorpio. Maybe Scorpio got her question answered earlier. Oh, there you are. Okay, how is he feeling after you told him you just want to be friends? Is he crying in the corner? Let's see. It's like, I don't want to talk about it. I wouldn't say he's happy about it. He's a little, like, testy. Because he's like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk. Because to him, you're, like, the best thing. Like, you're amazing. And I don't think his feelings are going anywhere. But he's like, okay, I gotta respect the boundaries, right? So he's accepting the truth. And even if he doesn't like it, he still don't want to talk about it, though. Oh, that's so funny though. Like, that's all I hear in my head is like, I don't want to talk about it. I'm like, but I gotta talk about it. They make it so difficult. Like, no. Right? It's like, damn, can I just do my job right now? Okay, tell you about art. Let's see, who's Art and what do you need to hear about him? Let's see, show me Art. Is that like short for Arthur? Golly. he came in like a shit show. But, like, I don't know. It feels like he's working on being a more balanced individual. But he's been through a lot. And I kind of feel like he needs some healing. Now, if it's for you, he's coming after you for sure. And he was like, I'll put in the work. I'll do it. But he also looks like the type that goes from, like, pursuing you to backing off. Pursuing you, backing off, right? Because I do feel this person needs to heal still. Like, they haven't quite come out of something that they've recently been through. Like, their work in progress art is. You're on the phone now. Well, the little work in progress is, you know, just give it time. Because it's not really telling me much. It just said he needs to heal from some past stuff. Alright, so Jean. Who is coming towards you in love? Let's see, babe. Whoa. There's a big change coming. I saw that. 5-5. There's somebody looking at this as like, I want to give her it all. I want to give it all to her. But it's like he's holding that coin in his hand, like this person, and being like, what? Is it enough? This feels very twin flamish, like the passion is so strong, the connectivity is so strong, but you gotta be patient because you don't know what Spirit's doing behind the scenes, even though Spirit wants to bother us like 24/7. Well, won't tell us nothing about our own stuff. It's kind of the way it feels. So we have Temperance, the Moon, the Four of Wands, Page of Pentacles, King of Wands. I definitely feel it's going to come out of nowhere. And Leo season could be significant with the King of Wands. For me, I don't even understand what this Page of Pentacles is doing. It's like, is this enough? What can I get with this? Can I provide this happy home with this? And like you said, I think their main concern is you being or having more than they do. And so they feel like less. Like, I don't have enough. And even though, like, money is not what you're looking for in a person, until they have it, their confidence is very small. That's the way it feels. She's like, I like him as a friend. I don't want to think about what it looks like under there. He could keep it in his pants. They are. It's so terrible. But a lot of it has to do with absent fathers and men not knowing how to be men. They think we're supposed to pursue them, and then they wonder why women are so masculine. It's so backwards. But, anyways, man, I want a castle. He can buy me one if he wants to, right? But I don't need it. Well, go eat, Gene. I'm going to go eat too. Thank y'all for being here. And it was good to see you, Jeannie. I pray that all your tests come back amazing. And they figure out what's going on so they can give you some relief at least. Anyways, if you need anything, hit me up in my email. I love you guys. Y'all know I'm terrible at goodbyes. But I will see you again on Wednesday. Peace, love, and all that good stuff. XOXO. Gossip Girl.